Right, so we got a superstar in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Like we told you already, we got CANDYBLEAKZ, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for CANDYBLEAKZ.
Yo, what's up? So, Candy, how you seeing Port-Harcourt so far?
I'm still planning to tour around before I go back to Lagos, but beautiful, good weather, good road.
Don't talk about the weather.
Are you serious? It's just cold. I mean, I'm lucky today.
Yeah, let's talk about the weather.
Okay,
It's hot sometimes so much here that, you can...
Really?
I feel like you don't go jogging some days because you would sweat.
Wow.
Yeah, it gets hot like that sometimes.
And then when it wants to rain, if it's raining other places, probably extra, Port-Harcourt zone is extra.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't talk about the weather.
Well, love the fact that you're enjoying the way the town is right now,
actually,
PH City. Welcome to PH City, Candy. I love it. Definitely love how you're looking right now. Drip. Love the hair. Love the the bling you got on.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Right, so welcome to the Beat FM 99.9, and of course my name is Dave the Magman, and I got Mal, of course, my wingman.
Yeah.
And we're doing it together.
Yes.
So Candy, what brought you to Port-Harcourt? Quickly, let's just start from that.
Sound City, I came for Sound City show. I performed yesterday.
Okay.
At Uniport, and it was awesome. Everybody was happy, good vibes.
Okay.
Total shutdown.
So basically, you came for a radio
Sound
station. They had their
City,
show.
their show.
Yeah, and it was a blast, right? And I'm sure you killed it.
Yeah, awesome.
Definitely. So we just listened to your tune. We're talking about more about your music, your creative process. Just to introduce yourself to Port-Harcourt audience, especially for those people who don't already know who CANDYBLEAKZ is. How am I pronouncing it right? It's Blakes, right?
Yeah, BLEAKZ, BLEAKZ.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So basically, that's your stage name. That's your persona, right?
Yeah.
What is your government name? What's your real name?
Blessing.
Your name is Blessing?
My name is Blessing.
Yo!
Blessing Miriam.
There was a time that your name was trending on Twitter, but I won't tell you the reason why your name.
Okay,
Yeah, so you said Blessing what?
Blessing Miriam.
Well, so who is Blessing Miriam? What's the come up story? How'd you get into music? What got you? Even though I did a bit of research and I read that basically from I think from 8 years, you got into choir, church choir, and that's how you got started, got put onto music, right? Is that right?
Not church first. I was the class rep, GS2. And our school was supposed to go for a competition, and the person in charge for my class didn't come, and as the class rep, now you go face him. So I had to represent my guy. So there was a guy, he's a rapper. He normally sit beside me. I told him, yo, my bro, just write me some lyrics. Let me just go for this. And he wrote it. I tried to cram. We went, and our school won. I got a little bit more popular in school. I was loving the energy. I was loving the vibe. I'm like, okay, let me pay just a little bit more attention. And I joined the church thing, but my mommy won't let me.
I can imagine.
I'm telling you.
So I was a whole lot, and I still after my GS, I still try to study medicine. SS, I was a medical student. I studied science in SS. OOU, I tried to do medicine, but on getting to OOU, it was another world, We had our own whiskey in the school. We had our own Davido, and I'm like, oh my, if I say I want to do this thing, I need to blow.
Yeah.
So I did a freestyle on Facebook in 2015. And there's this guy, Jimmy String, may so rest in perfect peace. He's late now. So he sent me a DM. He's like, yo, I love your thing. Come to Lagos, because I went to Ogun State. He said, come to Lagos. What's up? Let me just shoot a video for you. On getting to Lagos, I called my dad for school fees. It was a lot of stories. I'm like, okay. I just sat there. I decided to learn video directing from him.
Wow.
So from the man, I was learning video directing and going for some competitions. Celebration, Lagos Got Talent.
I mean, we'll get into all of that because that was a very awesome story. But yeah, Ma.
Okay, so let me quickly ask you this, right? Now, your new song titled Wale. Okay, so apparently I actually understand Yoruba. He doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, So, I'm looking for a Yoruba tutor if you have.
Let me quickly ask you, right? What actually prompted that? Because I heard the lyrics when you were saying, they say you should come home. Like your mom said, you should come home. Yeah. What really prompted that?
It still works with the story I was saying because, I had to leave the house just to like focus on music. So I went ahead to write my GCE, my post jam, everything without them knowing. And you know, since I got to school, which was 2015 till now, I've not gone home. So I do communicate, I do send money, but you know, it's been, I think, 9 years now. No relationship. My siblings are all grown, and all they can do is Candy is my sister. You know, that's using Candy Junior and duos and.
Are you serious?
So yeah, it's just like, okay, come, let's spend, you know, time together. But I feel the lifestyle also is not what I want to show to, you know, my siblings, because kids these days, you know, so
true.
It's just emotions and all,
I get, and apparently I actually saw a video of you, right, where you actually, I think you were trying to do something, you went to a particular area, I saw it on your handle, was it on your, I saw it on someone's page, right, where you went to a particular place and you were like telling those guys that, oh, you guys, I have a new song. Well, really, I thought that was like your hood. Was that your hood? Was that where you grew?
I'm not going to lie, I did a lot of anticipation, a lot of promotion for my song. Okay. So I'm trying to, I think I went to my hood, and I also, you know, went to some places just to like show love. So I'm trying to remember the particular
a video, but you do that a lot, basically.
Yes,
you go
actually,
to the streets vibe.
Yes, a vibe. I try to like communicate. How far is it going on?
Okay, let me quickly remind you of this one. This guy actually, somebody said something that now person we get money, they go out.
Okay, yeah. So I think in my area where I'm staying here, you know, there are some land that when you buy the land and they are not ready to like, you know, build it, people that are homeless, they let them like stay there and all. So I think they needed to like clear those guys off and on. I heard, and I'm like, okay, fine, let me just go talk to them, know why they are out there and all. So so it's more of trying to like communicate and
that's cool.
Is that how, because we're talking about the streets now, your hood and stuff like that, is that how you got the nickname Queen of the Streets?
You know, there's this sort of like, when you hear Candy, it should remind you of no one, anyone. When you hear Candy, it's only remind you of Candy, you know. So
sweet like candy,
sweet like candy, sweet like that.
So now our people, Ladies Dragon, Queen of the Street, the energy, the music, the brand, you know, it's lit.
What's the story behind the other nickname, the moniker you have, Ladies Dragon? Is it because you spit fire?
Yeah, probably. It's actually also part because when I got to Chocolatecity, before CANDYBLEAKZ, there was Street Billionaires. You know, and Chocolatecity was just, you know, supporting us then. And I met this guy, Donnell 37. We were recording, I think it was 5 days record, and he was like, yo, girl, you spit fire, like your energy is too much for the ladies. You are supposed to be a dragon. And I'm like, bro, Ladies Dragon.
Okay, I see how that is.
That's
nice
cool.
one, that's one.
That's really great.
All right, if you're listening right now, you're on the BFM 99.9, the heartbeat of Port-Harcourt. And of course, today is the Saturday afternoon show with Mal and Dave. And we've got Candy in the house, CANDYBLEAKZ, and we're having a conversation. You already heard, she talked about her record label. Of course, she's under the record label, Chocolatecity. I'll be talking about that, how that happened. It was an amazing story. I'll be taking you back to 2016, Candy. She's smiling already, as you can see. Right, but let me just play this one, and I'm sure it's somebody you know. Right? It's coming up. The song is titled Aquafina. When we're back, the conversation continues with CANDYBLEAKZ. She's smiling already. You know what it is. But CANDYBLEAKZ, and of course, is right here on the Saturday afternoon show on The Beat, the heartbeat of Port-Harcourt. My name's Dave.
And I'm Mal.
Right, and we're having a conversation. So, first of all, we listened to Aquafina by Young John, also another artist underneath, under your record label, right?
Yeah.
Nice guy. Are you guys like buddies?
It's my big bro, we do see, you know, I send him music, we do talk.
Wow, okay, anyways, we're talking about that later, because I got excited, a bit excited by hearing that you guys do music together. All right, so that song was produced by who, by the way? The one we just listened to, Dragon Anthem.
French and Rexy.
Rexy.
Yeah.
Rexy, is it a Rexy, you know?
Same Rexy, you know.
Same Rexy?
Rexy that we call on the phone.
the Grammy boy,
All right. That's the energy. Now, talking about your record label, right? I want to take you back to 2016. Something amazing happened for you. Please take us through all of that stuff that led to who we know now as CANDYBLEAKZ.
After winning Lagos Got Talent, from Iyano Paja, 6 days, 5 local governments, 3,000 contestants.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, On the 6th day, which was from...
Well, you said 5,000 contestants?
3,000.
3,000,
yes,
okay.
5 local governments.
Okay.
Ikorodu, Ekpe, Agege, Badagry,
okay.
and Ikeja.
Wow.
Yeah, those 5 places, And after winning, first runner-up and all, I went to the governor house, former governor of Lagos State, Ambode.
Okay.
And Benga Denka was there. Benga saw M.I. Abaga. And he said, hey, M.I., sign this girl, go regret them. Yeah, he said, there was a time, you just see me at competitions, and it would be like, Bado, where you did? Sign this girl, and all, Then there was YBNL Princess 2 and all. But I was talking to Bado already then, I've sent him songs.
Yeah.
We were talking,
Bado is Olamide, right?
Yeah, we were talking, and, I met the street billionaires after MI introduced me to Don too, and Chocolatecity was there to show love, give little funds, and we keep going, doing. And 2018, I did a freestyle, Aprasha Pray. And it went viral. But Joshua posted the freestyle. Now, person we sabi that they call Aprasha Pray.
I remember that.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so Aprasha Pray na person we sabi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Lamba originated from us. It's like person we sabi na that they call Aprasha Pray. So if you sabi, you be Aprasha Pray. Yeah,
okay.
so Badiosha posted, Naira Marley sent me a DM. He was like, yo girl, you are good, because I'm always doing freestyle on IG, you know. And he sent me a DM. He was like, yo, I'm going to give you a free verse. And immediately go back to Nigeria. Immediately go back to Nigeria. I went to meet him. SI was there. I spoke to SI. SI was telling me, yo, put Zlatan on this song too. It's not going to be a bad idea and all. And I spoke to Zlatan and decided to jump on the song, which was Owo Shoe 2018, you know, but there was still Street Billionaires. So I dropped the song, but I couldn't go for shows or do other thing. The song was big outside, like people think I don't chop money and all. And 2020, I signed officially with Chocolatecity, and we dropped Tikuku in 2021.
I remember that.
Drop the Fire EP, drop Wale, new music.
New jam.
New music.
Like this one, I'm telling you, Bedu.
Trust me,
We heard it, right? And we're going to hear it again, by the way. We're going to be playing it back.
I actually feel like I know you don't understand Yoruba, because she said a lot in that song.
Keep shaming me, man.
She said a whole lot in that song, and I felt it because it's that's actually been a while I've been in Lagos. When I say in Lagos, to see my parents actually stay in Lagos, right? So it's been a while I've gone to see them in Lagos. So when I heard that song, it was quite relatable. Right?
Actually,
I was like, yo, man, what's going on?
I was when we were recording, there were some guys around us, and I was asking them, when last have you gone to see your parents? Like, do you see your mom? Like, do you spend time with them anymore? Like, now only money will they send. So I realized that is a story for everybody, because for this Lagos or even Port-Harcourt, everybody leave their various homes searching for that money, you know. And when you still see that money, you still can't live where you are. There are people that have lived Nigeria, say, where they London, we say they never seen Nigeria for 30, 40 years.
True.
You know? So I feel it's for everyone.
So basically, that song is sort of like your story, talking about your story of living home, not seeing your parents, your folks.
For the money.
And how that makes you feel. For the money, of course.
Especially for the money.
All right,
I like it.
Let's ask, right? So, Wale is a new song, I know. So, who do you look to feature in your next project? Like, probably your next song?
Well, for me, I think I'm really, really ready to, like, you know, jump with or put anyone that I think, when I have a song and I feel like, this person will kill this vibe. You get me? Like, I'm open to, like, put anyone. And, you know, say, it's another one thing to want to put one song, and it's another one thing for the artist to also want to jump on the song. But my next single is going to be a feature. I have some couple of artists in mind, so but definitely with one of them.
Right. So, but how's it been being under the Chocolatecity banner You know, we know it's an amazing, a mega, record label right here in the country, and maybe even Africa, the world. We can go as far as saying that.
Yeah.
How's it been being an artist under that? Is it as easy as people hear? Like, oh, if you're assigned to, Chocolatecity, you're assigned to, let's say, XXX record label, right? It's just easy life. You have money, you have cars. Is it that easy?
I feel like even if you're assigned to, let me say Sony Music, you still have to have your own personal ginger,
True.
For me, I felt like, the moment they sign me, I've arrived. Yeah. There's 150 billion in my account, cars, lifestyle, But, I start to realize that as an artist too, you need to have your own, personal ginger.
That's aside from doing good music, first of all.
You understand?
That's a standard.
Good music is one. Because if you don't even steal ginger, nobody go hear the good music. You'll be the only one listening to it.
So it's like what the video say about hawking your music on your head.
See, the people are the number one, number two self. They are putting. So who am I to say, I'm in Chocolatecity? Oh, let me sit down.
Nah,
it's still, but it's still like a big platform,
True.
When you know that, she's signed to a label, and we have Black, we have Young John, we have M, and a lot of, and the label too are supportive financially, and also, I'm not going to lie.
I like the sound of that, finance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anybody lie for you. Say you need to be, bro. If you don't have your money, you need to sign the deal. Just get a good lawyer. That's just it.
Now, just to talk about that, right? Because I always like to hear from artists, especially artists who are on the way up already, or let's say up already. There are a lot of people listening to us right now. They're upcoming artists. What would you say to them as per how music is? What they need to get ready? Because people say, do I need to have money to be out there because I have talent, this and this and that? What advice do you have to upcoming artists right here in Port-Harcourt or anywhere they listen to us from?
Well, I feel like talent is a very good thing, but the way music is going, I feel like it's really becoming business. If I'm going to be sincere, if I don't go on, come online, conform, it's becoming a business, and if you don't have your money, it is very important that you get your lawyer. If you see someone that is willing to sign the deal, because even those people where they tell you, say either I'm independent or don't sign, trust me, they've been grinding for a very long time, and they get to where they are because even if no be label, they get supporter, maybe like either a family or one rich person or a company, but it is never by yourself. You cannot do it alone. There are people, you need to make good music, and some people need to think for you too,
True.
And if we go this and shit, if you go even call like top 10 biggest artists for Nigeria, go no sitting day. Biggest.
True.
Right.
They always have their team.
Of course, you have to have a team.
Definitely. Everybody don't they hot, but the moment team come, everybody
it becomes
better. Put money, do.
Makes sense.
True. Yeah, especially you will be Cubana.
Awesome. So
has a team.
Everyone has a team. If you want to be successful, you need to have a team.
True.
So as we're rounding up this interview, right, I want you to do a freestyle for us. But before you do that freestyle, will I be asking too much for you to do a freestyle?
Except I'm going to be freestyling just some lyrics for my upcoming song and all.
Yeah. So before we go to that, I just wanted to ask you: do you have any upcoming projects coming up? Give us a Beat FM exclusive. Tell us something that we can take to the bank and cash out.
If I talk this one, I'll talk City film me.
Or just give us a clue about something big coming up.
But I'm dropping my new music soon.
Okay, anyways, that's some sort of exclusive. There's new music coming from CANDYBLEAKZ.
Yeah.
All right, so CANDYBLEAKZ, you're gonna do us a freestyle. Do you want a beat?
Let me just give you a lamba. I'm just going to say,
do your thing now.
No go today, conga your temper, no figures for more. When the money yapa, your boyfriend fit on free for all. Bro, a lot is happening online these days. Let's talk,
All right, thank you. Where can we find CANDYBLEAKZ? By the way, congratulations. We're checking it out. Your video, the visuals too. This song about to come up 1.3 million on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're killing it on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, and everything else, Audiomack and all of that. So we can find your music on all these platforms, right?
Everywhere. CANDYBLEAKZ music is on Apple Music, Spotify, Boomplay, Audiomack. Just type whatever song or just type CANDYBLEAKZ on Google Safe. It's going to
Candy, just type CANDYBLEAKZ, just come out.
All my profile.
All right, CANDYBLEAKZ here. But before you go, I have to ask you something. What is it like working with MI? Just give us that.
Sense. You go get sense, you know.
See, now I feel lost out because I don't understand anything that you're saying. But right, it's a Saturday afternoon show, and we have CANDYBLEAKZ in the building right here at the Beat FM 99.9 Port-Harcourt, and his name is
Mao.
My name is Dave. We're about to go to the music. This one is from CANDYBLEAKZ. It's a brand new. It's called Wale. Hey, listen to this. It's coming up.